Hello, good evening. I'm Wes Explosion.
I'm Sam.
We're playing Metroid Prime 2 Echoes.
Dark Trooper. More like Dark Pooper. I'm sorry, he's dead.
Yeah. Am I desecrating a corpse, or is the weird energy desecrating the corpse? Am I the bad guy?
All the planets are always so gross.
Well, that's why it's okay that I blow them up. Like, do you think if I went to a happy, sunshiny place with like lots of people, and it's like nothing I can do? You got X parasites, I gotta blow the entire place up. Like, people would complain about that. But because I'm blowing up gross planets,
They have more impact. It's like, oh, this poor nice place is going bye-bye.
I'm gonna real quick listen to this.
Oh my goodness, you missed it. Ridley just showed up and he was like, hey Samus, I'm going to Chick-fil-A, you want anything? And she was like, I'll take the number 3. That's so nice of you, Ridley. And then he was like, just kidding, I'm not getting you anything. It was very important. These aren't pirates.
About that. No, they're the Ing.
They're called the Ing?
They're called the Ing.
I didn't know what you were talking about earlier when you were like, the Ing. And I was like, that's just what you put on the end of a word. That's not a thing.
He's having a stroke or something. I don't know. He's forgetting his words. That,
So many things attack with vomit.
well, like, it's a projectile thing.
Pick things up and throw them. Don't vomit on people. That's rude.
What's faster? Vomiting or picking something up and throwing it?
What
Do you
hurts
know?
more, vomit or a baseball to the head?
It depends if you have acidic vomit or not. I mean, I think vomit is acidic by design.
Or
But you
what
know
if you
that I
have
was,
acidic
I
baseball?
played stinking Donkey Kong Country 3 last week, and I was telling you about how I had trouble in the lightning thing.
Yeah.
There were times when the lightning would strike me during the animation to pick up a barrel. Picking something up takes time. It's an investment.
Vomiting? That's free. It's Brisky.
Oh man, I love that guy. Top 5 Metroid character, Brigsby. Shoot
Oh,
him
is he gonna give you the
in the butt.
morph ball bomb?
What, the Bomb Guardian?
I didn't see his name there. I was like, what he's doing there looks an awful lot like when you're in the ball and you drop bombs. How was I supposed to know his name was Bomb Guardian?
What, other than the screen?
He had a different name like 10 seconds ago. Now all of a sudden he gets evil and they're like, no, he guards the bombs now. Why did he guard the bombs? I don't know.
Actually, it's because the Dark Forces took my stuff, remember?
And they're like, you, random creature, guard her bombs. We could keep them in the dark dimension so she just can't get them, but
Oh, they're trying to kill me with them.
I think it'd be funny if we had you do it.
Also, it's a Metroidvania. You can't just be like, hey, we're gonna keep all of your upgrades so that you can progress.
You can't have your upgrades.
It's like the family road trip experience.
Just stop and ask for directions, Harold.
I'm not fucking lost, Linda!
I know exactly where we are. I know where we're going.
See, you're upsetting the kid!
No, he's just hungry, and he wouldn't be if he would stop. And at least, stop, we get a burger, we ask what's going on.
You'll jump on his head with the space jump, and then up to
But
another
he was the
spot.
child warrior, Sam. He died heroically in combat. How can I disrespect him that way?
You're just making use of it. It's like when there's the memorial benches, you're making use of them. Follow a curving
Unless
path.
he's in to Samus stepping on him. He was the child warrior. I think he grew up at one point, so it's not weird.
Okay, this section is a little long.
I mean, maybe it's weird. I don't know. Do people like being stepped on? Some people like being stepped on. Who am I to judge?
People like everything.
That's very true. I honestly wanted to make a dumbass joke earlier where it was like, the Luminoth, the moth people.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like, how much Rule 34 do you think there is?
That's someone's thing. Just like every game is someone's favorite game, everything is someone's thing.
A new lore entry.
So much lore.
Like, I don't know if I should be engaging with this or not, if that makes it more interesting, because it is kind of annoying when you watch somebody and they're like, what's going on? And it's like, you idiot!
You didn't stop and read the 30 paragraphs they wrote for you.
That is the other thing, though. I do feel like there's a bit of a difference between,
Skipping story and skipping
Yeah, it's like,
reading.
oh man, you weren't listening to the cutscene. It's like, I sure wasn't, bud. Versus, yeah, oh man, you didn't stop and read, like, the encyclopedia entry. I thought you liked reading, and it's like, yes, on my own. Listen, man, it's been a while since I saved. You're being a real butthole, you know that?
Oh, there's a couple of them.
You do realize my whole thing is blowing up planets when I don't get my own way, right?
They said if you blow up the planet, they'll just find a new planet.
Listen, I'm trying to bargain here by being like, you don't want to piss me off, okay?
They don't care.
They should. Should I be using like light, maybe?
He's gone now. Oh. You did not even hesitate. You just jumped right on in there.
Well, he sucked me in, so, but it is one of those things. There are several, Metroid bosses where the whole thing is, it's like you jump inside and you just like, it's like, oh, there's a bomb. Got this game, I think, used or something, right? Like, I got Metroid Prime when it came out, but I got this one used. And then eventually it's like, well, at some point I'm going to want to play Metroid Prime 3. So I went to frickin' GameStop to pick it up, and this was like years ago. And like the guy at the counter was like practically begging me. He's like, "Just get the Metroid Prime trilogy for Wii. It's like $5, like it's like $5 or $10 more." It's like, well, I already have the first two games, and if I buy it, right, I'm gonna feel compelled to play the first one again, and I just kind of want to play the ones that I haven't. So I'll just stick with it. He's like, "No, man, like like they got new controls and everything." I was like, I don't know.
Are you wishing you took his recommendation right now?
I don't know. Like, I don't feel that strongly about it. I think we'll get through this somehow. Thank you, you bastards.
What if he just has like a missile upgrade?
I'm pretty sure I saw him as one of the primary bosses when I, looked at the chapter list for a guide. So I'm going to say that that is not the case.
Here's 5 missiles just for you.
Do you think that the dark people are actually evil? Do you think that it's possible that they have just as much of a right to exist as the light people? But I'm just like, fuck you.
But their right to life is infringing on other people's right to life.
Well, then whose rights take precedent?
The ones who aren't killing people? I would argue.
Well, they went to this world to, like, fight the Ing and everything, so...
Who did?
They did. There was the child warrior who died in the dark place.
No, they came here. The moths were like, this is our planet. We own this planet. And then the Ings show up and they're like...
Also, why
"We're
can't they
gonna
just
kick
leave?
your butt."
Why can't you just be like, you know what, Ings?
What if
Fuck it.
someone comes in your house with a gun and is like, you leave now? And you're like, okay.
I get what you're saying, but at the same time, if I woke up in the middle of the night because I heard, like, a stampede and I went downstairs and it was just all rats, I think I would move out. That's all I'm saying.
I call the exterminator and be like,
I mean, like, an entire carpet. Like, do you even want to deal with the cleanup after that, too? You know what I mean?
someone to do it. That's what they're having Samus do. Samus exterminates and cleans up. This is their planet. I don't know. Maybe they, like, you know how hard it would be. They have all these buildings and all these structures. They'd have to redo all of that.
Well, they're artsy-fartsy. Also, most of them are dead. What was the better solution here? Leave the planet to the Ing? I'm not,
Well, maybe the Ing came and just killed them really fast.
Like, they created 2 dimensions. The Ings are from this dimension, so from their perspective...
So why don't the Ing just stay in their dimension?
I don't really see a reason to fight you.
Wow, you really are with them now.
No, they're just a pain in the ass to kill.